I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking, trying to fake like I ain't got shit going on. He came in the kitchen, y'all, threw the phone at me. I'm like, what happened? What is this? It's a picture of me and a at the club.
Do you have a how I got cheating story? Well, she does. And we're about to listen to hers because somehow the newspaper got her caught up. I don't know. But let's get into this story.
Do y'all want to hear about the time that I got caught cheating on my boyfriend in the newspaper? Story time. Okay, so boom. My boyfriend at the time, I loved him so bad, y'all. But he was a fucking cheater. Like, cheater, pumpkin eater. And like, I ain't gonna lie, I used to do a little cheating in high school, but when I met him, I met my match. Okay, like, I ain't even gonna say I met my match because like I just feel like my cheating in high school was just like petty cheating. You know, like my friends used to be like, kiss him, I'll buy you a bag of chips, shit like that. And I did have a boyfriend at the time that I loved so much, but he was a cheater too. I'll tell y'all about him in a minute.
So it seems like you've been attracting what you are over the years. You know, like I don't believe in, oh, I'm not a cheater. I just cheated because they was cheating. No, you a cheater too. You a cheater too. No matter what the reason you made up to try to justify it, you are a cheater too. Okay? And so far, what I know of you, ma'am, you've been attracting what you are. But let's keep going.
But my boyfriend at the time that I got caught cheating in the newspaper, he was just, I'm talking about, baby, you would think that he wasn't even in a relationship, the shit he used to be doing. And like I was so just like young and just in love and just stupid. Like I never really was like, oh no, trying to like get him back type shit. Even though I definitely could have, because like I've been that girl. So after a while, like he just was doing his little shit, and I guess he just was feeling like I wasn't gonna never like get on shit. So one weekend, mind you, we was in college when we was together, and we went to school maybe like 4 hours away from St. Louis. So one weekend, I was like, I forgot what I was coming home for, but I know I was getting my hair done, and I was supposed to like go out with my friends that still lived in St. Louis, not my college friends or whatever. So I got my hair done. He stayed at school, so he didn't go out of town. I mean, he didn't come home with me. He stayed at school. So y'all, I got my hair done, I got my nails done, I got my lashes done, baby, and we was outside. My homegirl called me like, we going out tonight, I got a booth, whatever. I'm like, yes, we outside. You know, and I ain't even like, it was not premeditated. So I wasn't like, ooh, I'm finna go out tonight and I'm finna cheat. But it's like, as soon as I got to the club, the niggas was just on my body, like buying me drinks. And this was like at a time where like boots were like free, like tables and stuff at the club, they was like free. So and dudes was actually like not buying bottles and stuff, but buying like drinks and stuff. So dudes was just buying drinks all night for like me and my friends, just all night, just buying drinks or whatever. And this one particular dude that kept buying drinks, he was like, so it was like a couple dudes that was like on me, but the main dude that was on me was like the dude who was hosting the club that night. So he was like talking his little shit on the mic, but then like kept coming down, sitting in the booth with us and stuff, just like talking to me all night, buy like whatever I wanted, whatever my friends wanted, he was just like on it. And so we danced and everything. Yeah, I'm in the club dancing with this too, like all out in the open and shit. And my boyfriend was hella popular at the time. Like everybody knew we was together. And yeah, but I mean, I just didn't give a fuck. You know, I was just like, I'm doing me. And so, me and the dude, we just sitting there, we talking. He like, yeah, he transitioning from St. Louis to Atlanta or whatever. And I told him, like, I am in a relationship. I do have a boyfriend, and I don't plan on leaving him like no time soon. But if you want to talk, like, we can talk. So he was cool with that. He was like, that's totally fine. We exchanged numbers or whatever. But before the night ended.
Hey man, if you, I don't care if you're, male or female. If you tell the person that I'm in a relationship, but we can still talk though, and they say, yeah, it's cool, I ain't worried about that, they really ain't shit. I'm just telling you, they're not the person you want to be around. Because they really just want one thing. I don't care who it is, male or female. They're not going to get with you knowing you're in a relationship for something other than gaining something for them. Nobody jumps into a relationship with someone who's already in a relationship to find love, is what I'm saying. It's it's always an ulterior motive. Okay, but let's go.
The photographer came over and took our picture. He took a picture of us, and I mean, like, we in the booth, like, you would think we a couple. We in the booth, hugged up, y'all. Like, it was crazy. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, my bad. I had to unpark the car, and it's snowing here, and that snow is a mess right now. Like, but anywho, so what part was on? Okay, wait, back up. Okay, so we at the club, we having the time of our life, like, we kicking it, and then the photographer come over, and he like, come on, y'all pose for a picture or whatever. So we took one sitting down, then we took one standing up. I'm talking about, y'all, I'm posing like Gucci Mane photo shoot, okay? I mean, this happened probably, like, I would say, like, November. So I ain't thinking nothing of it. Like, we go out, we have a good time that night. Like, I think we ended up, like, going to breakfast, me and the dude, and, like, we kicked it, and we stayed in touch. So when I had went back to school, like, I worked overnight when I was in college, and so, yeah, I was texting him all night while I was at work, like, all night. And my boyfriend, I was texting him too, so I wasn't like, I always used to get caught, but I wasn't like, I don't even know. It don't even matter. Anywho, but yeah, so when I went back to school, we was still texting and talking, like, every day. And to the point where, like, the dude started kind of, like, falling for me, like, hard. I don't know what I was even saying to him. Like, he was like, he wanted me to leave from where I was at, come live with him in Atlanta. I can go to school there. He'll take care of me, everything. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just do it.
That dude found somebody, a woman, he could possibly control. I'm just telling you, there's no there's no decent guy who would agree to this. Not one. Not a decent guy who has options would agree to be the guy on the side. It's not happening. It's not a thing. That guy wanted her to come live with him so she could depend on him for everything, and he would be able to control her. And he thought that she was somebody he would be able to control. I'm just telling you, if you don't agree with me, that's cool. Tell me you don't agree in the comments. If you agree with me, tell me you agree. But it's a good chance I'm right. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you.
Like, whatever. I'm like, no, I can't. I told you I love my man. I can't leave him. I mean, like, yeah, whatever. He was like, like one night straight begging me. Like, we used to talk every night, texting or on the phone, because I worked overnight at Walmart. So, I used to be stocking shelves when nobody on my back. I used to be on the phone with him all night. So, the one night he was having a little breakdown, like he just loved me, he want to be with me and stuff. I had told him, like, look, I can't deal with this right now. I think me and my boyfriend had just got into it. I'm like, look, I can't deal with this right now. I'm going to call you when I get off. So he like, okay, you better call me, like, don't forget, whatever. So boom, we get off the phone. I get off.
You better call me. Look, I know what I'm talking about. You better call me is not just something you say. You better call me. That sounds like a controlling person. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
Work, and I'm tired. I got class. It's just a lot going on. So I went back home. After I got off work, I went home and I went to sleep. Y'all, why they text me like, see how you do me? And that ain't even that bad. But why, when I woke up, I rolled over and looked at my phone and opened it, unlocked it, and it was on the message. So my boyfriend had went through my phone, and you know what? He used to be on my phone, because at the time, I don't know who his phone service with, but he didn't have unlimited internet, and I did. So he always used to get on the internet, like, on my phone. And so I'm pretty sure he was, like, on Facebook, because Instagram and stuff wasn't, like, popping at the time. Well, Instagram wasn't even a thing at the time. So he was probably, like, on Facebook, probably cheating his damn self. And, on Facebook, on my phone, or on the internet, I don't know what he was doing. But then the guy texted me. His name was Dante, too. I'll never forget. Dante, if you watching this, come get me. Like, I really hate that I did you the way I did you.
Dante in jail. Dante in jail. Look, he can be your pen pal. Look, Dante is in jail. Dante in jail.
I didn't mean it. I was young. I was dumb. Come get me. Dante, that's from St. Louis, but live in Atlanta. I don't know if he lived back in St. Louis, but what's up, baby? Anywho, so yeah, my boyfriend, he had my phone, and he was on the internet. Dante ended up texting me saying, see how you do me. And then my boyfriend, like, went through all the messages, read them, and then when I unlocked my phone, I had opened it and it was on the message. And I know that I didn't open that message before I went to sleep, so I already knew, like, what time it was. So I knew I was caught. Like, I knew I was caught. So I just faked it like I was sick. I was like, oh, I don't feel good, like I need to go to the doctor. I was just, like, really just faking sick, and my boyfriend was not going for it at all. So we ended up getting into it, and I just told him, like, I met this dude and we've been talking, whatever. Like, I just ended up just telling the truth. Like, I ain't have nothing to lie about. And I did tell him, like, he was the part of the reason why I even did that. Like, I hadn't even been thinking about doing nothing, but you just want to keep doing your shit, and then you just think I'm supposed to just be a good girl. Like, no. And around that time, he was like, Rihanna, good girl gone bad? Oh, baby, that was me. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, so.
You told us you cheated in high school. When were you a good girl? You cheated in high school, you cheated in college. When? Tell me when.
We ended up getting into it real bad, and I just ended up telling the truth. I'm like, yeah, I've been talking to him. I met him. I told him everything, except for the stuff about, like, the club or whatever. But crazy thing is, my cousin was at the club the night that I was with the dude, and me and her was beefing at the time. We was beefing at the time, and she fucking told my boyfriend that I was at the club with another. But he was just so player. Like, he used to be hearing shit about me when I used to call myself trying to cheat, and he never would like come to me with the shit. I loved it about him, because anytime I heard anything, I'm upside his motherfucking head, like, what the fuck. So that's neither here nor there. But so yeah, my cousin had told him that I was at the club with another dude. So he knew the whole time, but didn't like know that I was still talking to the dude or whatever. So I ended up just telling him the truth or whatever. Only thing I didn't tell him was like that we took the pictures and all of that. And you know, I kind of downplayed like how serious it was, because I mean it was kind of serious, like a little bit, but I just was like, it ain't like that, you know. I just met him that one time. I don't really talk to him that much, whatever. And my boyfriend, like, he just, like, in his heart, he just knew that I was such a good girl. Like, he, in his mind, he could never, like, he would never think that I would, like, do something like that. So, like, whatever I said, like, I could have just been like, I just met him and I just started talking to him. He would have been like, okay. So, we ended up like
I can believe that.
I mean, he had no choice but to get over it. All the shit that he used to do, and I used to get over it. So he got over it, and then like months later, y'all. I mean, like this happened. I told you this happened like in November. I met the dude. We got into it about him like around December, like in March when it was hot outside, or April. Like the sun was shining, so it was hot. One of his fucking friends called him like, bro, I think I just seen the newspaper and I think I seen the Nikki in the paper. And he like, nah, like, we ain't been home in a minute, like it couldn't be her. His friend like, nah, bro, I know this her. So here go my man, like, send me the picture. Here go his fucking friend sent the picture. And it's definitely me and the guy from the club back in November in the fucking newspaper. Why they put that in the paper, I have no idea. So I'm in, like, I'm hearing him on the phone like it ain't her, whatever, but I don't know what he talking about. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking, trying to fake like I ain't got shit going on. He came in the kitchen, y'all, threw the phone at me. I'm like, what happened? What is this? It's a picture of me and a at the club. I couldn't do nothing but like, I'm like, we talked about this already. Like, what you mad about? So he like, you ain't tell me you took a picture with the I'm like, it's just a picture. Like, it's not even, like, I don't even talk to him no more. So here we are, got to rehash the whole situation again. He want me to explain to him everything that happened that night. Because he like, you ain't tell me nothing about y'all taking a picture and now it's all in the newspaper.
And it's different now. It's different now because people know about it. And previously, his family and friends did not know about this. Now they know. So it's different. It feels different for a man at this point when people know. It's different now. So yeah, we gotta talk about this again because it's different. It's different now.
So boom, I had to do some serious making up and explaining and all of that. But then I call my mama. I'm like, mama. So I call my mama. I'm like, mama, I need you to go get a paper. I think I'm in the paper. She like, in the paper? Doing what? I'm like, girl, I'm in the paper with this dude that I met at the club when I was at home in November. She like, what y'all in the paper doing? I'm like, girl, we took a picture in the club and they put it in the paper. I don't know why. She was like, where your boyfriend at? I'm like, girl, he left. He got an attitude. She like, I really like him, but I'm about to go buy. If you in the paper, I'm buying all of them. Tell me why my mama bought like 10 newspapers, y'all. I mean, and she calling everybody and their mama telling them I'm in the paper. I mean, at that moment right there, I should have known that I was not a cheater, but I still tried. Yeah. I mean, and it wasn't like the first or last time that I got caught, but that should have.
It wasn't the first or last time I got caught. So you kept cheating. You tried to blame your cheating on him, but no, that's who you are. No, that's what you are. A cheater. You have to admit that. Or you will forever be a cheater. You have to first admit you're a cheater in order to change your life and not be one. Uh, you can't even admit it.
Let me know right there that it's like cheating is just not in the cards for you. Like you get caught cheating in the newspaper. I don't know, but yeah, that's a little story time. Yeah, I don't think I have a cheating story that'll ever top that. Like, and then I have to explain all over again how. You know what? It don't even matter. But Dante, if you watching this, I miss you.
You better leave Dante alone unless you want to be, living in a cage in a basement somewhere, Dante. Leave Dante alone. Okay? But cheating on someone, man, I know what it feels like. Some people may know my story, but I got an ex-wife who ain't shit. Okay? Uh, she did a lot of cheating. Of course, if you're a cheater, lies come with it. Manipulation comes with it. And to be on the other side of that, especially a man who is just focused on her, who just wants to make her happy, who just wants to make sacrifices so she can have, especially when you're on that side, living your life that way, and the person you love and the person you sacrifice for and basically dedicate your life to does that, it does something to you mentally. I deal with depression now because of her. So she ain't shit. All right. And I'm at the point where I can laugh about it now, because I learned so much from it and I became a better man because of it. But yeah, there's still pockets of time in my life that I deal with depression, and she is the root cause of my depression. See, a lot of times people will cheat, get caught, move on to the next one, and they don't think about what that does to the person they left behind. It can affect them forever. Okay, I can't speak from a woman's perspective on how a woman feels when she gets cheated on, but a man who is loyal, faithful, and like I said, dedicates his life to his woman, and she cheats on him, it could be catastrophic. After I separated from my ex-wife, I learned so much about it, and some men can't survive that, and they end up unaliving themselves over it. Thank God I was able to make it through that. Did I have one thought of unaliving myself? Yes. It only lasted about 10 minutes, and I think I got a YouTube comment that, on my other channel, I got a YouTube comment that kind of shook me out of it. Thank God that happened. But there's no need to cheat on somebody. If you cheat on somebody, you're obviously not happy, or you just an ain't shit person. One of the two. But either one it is, don't do that to somebody. Because you don't know the full scope of the damage that you could cause. Okay? Some people can survive being cheated on, some can't. Some take it out on themselves, some take it out on you. Thank y'all for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Something different from this channel. So, tell me what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you next time.